and the wild horses couldn't drag me away, and the wild horses couldn't drag me away, no way.
Kathleen Jenkins, hello and congratulations. Britain's Got Talent Series 10 into the next round. This must be a bit of a whirlwind. How's the last couple of days been?
The last couple of days have been amazing. My phone doesn't stop tinging. It's constantly tinging, and I feel so terrible because there's so many messages. I haven't managed to message every single person back yet. I think I've got through about 10%, maybe a quarter of all the messages, but I will get back to them at some point, just trying to message everyone back at once.
Talk us through what the experience was like stepping out in front of all those people.
When I stepped out onto that stage, all I can remember is being in my head, and I can just hear my head going, please, please stop shaking, Kathleen, why are you shaking, stop shaking. And I thought that it would be so bright that I wouldn't see anyone, and then I realised I could see everyone's face, and then I looked up and I could see my dad and my husband there, and I could see my dad was like shaking and crying, and I was like, oh wow. I can even remember starting the song and shaking and just going, please stop, but then by halfway through I think I started to calm down a bit, but it was the most nerve-wracking thing I ever did in my life. I've been singing since I was 10. When I get back home, my first thing is constantly, I'll be at karaoke's. You've probably seen me singing through the street. I'll sing at work. I'll sing in my toilet. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, I'm probably singing.
That would have made an interesting audition if you had that on the toilet. I think that would have impressed everybody. I want to talk about your dad. He does like to well up. I think he cried throughout the competition. Do you ever think that maybe you should stop singing so he doesn't dry up entirely?
No.
Do you need to bring in like an IV, a drip for him or something, just to keep his levels up?
No, my dad's always been like that, and I love my dad for that, because you know he's so proud of me, and I love the fact that he's that proud that he's not scared to cry, and he's not worried what people think about it. We can be in generally a karaoke pub and he will cry. He will sit at the bar and he'll be crying, going, that's my girl, that's my baby, that's my girl. And my dad's been like that since I was a kid. The first time, there's a video somewhere in the house of the first time I ever sung on a holiday park when I was 10, and my dad recorded it, and all you can see is the ceiling, my feet, a slight clip of my face and my forehead throughout the full thing, because he shook and broke down so much.
How would it feel to perform in front of the Queen? That is the sort of golden chalice at the end of this rainbow. How would it feel to perform in front of royalty?
It would be absolutely amazing to perform in front of royalty. It wasn't that long ago the Queen's birthday, and she looks absolutely fabulous for her age as
90,
well.
I know.
I can't get over it. I kept going. I was like, if I look like that when I'm 50, I'll be happy. But I'd love to. I'd love to, because what a great thing to get to sing for, you know, your own British Queen, and get to actually sing for her and be like, hi, I live in Britain, you're my Queen.
Just in case you weren't familiar.
Yeah.
And perhaps even more exciting than the Queen herself, the other Welsh Jenkins, songstress, who's been lending her heartfelt support recently, Katherine Jenkins, obviously the soprano from Wales, your fellow countrywoman. What was it like to have her take notice of what you've done and try and get in touch?
It was so amazing hearing off Katherine Jenkins. I can remember getting my tweet last night and just being there going to my husband, oh, look, oh my God, look, she's messaged me. And then this morning to be on Good Morning Britain, and her to have took that time out of her busy days just to send me that message means so much. And, you know, just the stuff she's said to me and said about me, like, it does really, really mean a lot, because, you know, she's incredible. Like, she is absolutely incredible. She's someone I'd look up to, and it's so nice to have her message me.